So, this is a
Yeah.
new thing that we're trying. We wanted
But
to.
we were yeah.
No, no, you go ahead. No, just go. No,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. We were talking a lot, and we well, I thought that we haven't posted in a while, and I was thinking this is like some great content that we could be talking about that we are not recording. So we just did this as a quick little thing, real quick, to give you guys some content, and just been letting you know what's been going on for a while.
Who knows? Maybe if this is liked, we can keep doing it. I hope so, because I already like this, and
I hope
we've
so.
only done like little bloopers, if you want to call it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
there's been a lot of bloopers.
anyways, it's Tendie time. It's time to talk about the Tendies.
Yeah. So I think we should start from the beginning of where
Okay.
it all began. So, uh, so we were looking at Ponderosa, all right, and it was really disgusting.
Ponderosa is,
Because
is fucking garbage for human beings. It's the worst.
I don't think it's yeah, okay. In all honesty, if you want like understanding that fast food is there for you to get you in like a pinch, but if you want to go somewhere to sit down and just kind of like
Just go to Golden Corral.
you don't really know. No,
Just go to
okay,
Golden
that's
Corral.
true.
Just
Golden
better,
Okay,
just
you know
better
what?
Ponderosa.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're cheaper or not than Ponderosa, because
But
Ponderosa
they're better
after
though.
4 p.m. is like, yeah, they are. I've had their popcorn shrimp there, and I will say that I love it. So I do like their fried shrimp there. But I don't like it whenever I see like a little 4-year-old coming from a church service and like going over to the chocolate fountain, go blah, 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 like grabbing
They
the
take a little
yeah, just like
spoon,
slurping it.
just like perfect, right? It's. I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever
yeah.
witnessed that, but I hope to that I don't have to
I
ever
saw.
witness that. Is this
I've
something you
seen
can
it in
speak
two
about from
occasions.
experience?
Yeah.
Really?
I Yeah, it was like my second time going to a Golden Corral, and I saw this little kid, and he looked like he was all like dressed up, so it probably was from like a church service. And his mom looked at him, and she said, she said,
Yeah. She said that.
I accidentally muted myself. Yeah, um, she said something to him, and then she pointed over to the chocolate fountain. He started like running over there. I was like, what's happening? And like he loaded up his like little plate with like his food, and then he got over to the chocolate fountain, and he just kind of like stuck his hand in it, and then like started licking his fingers like, and then like he stuck his hand in it again, and then he like walked over to his table, and his mom was like, oh, and then she like wiped it off his hand and like started laughing about it.
God,
I was like, what?
that's disgusting. That's horrible.
Yeah, and the second time was when I think I was in the freshman year. It was during the summer, and me and my friend went up to Cedar Point up in Ohio, and the hotel there had this like little breakfast buffet. And for some reason, both breakfast and dinner had a chocolate fountain. Breakfast had the strawberries, and then dinner had the marshmallows. And then I saw this group. It wasn't little kids. It was like this group of like
People
teenagers.
raiding the food. That
Anyway,
happens at like every fucking hotel.
Yeah, and yeah, people do rate the food a lot. It was bad. I didn't get anything for dinner one night, and I was like, "Can I just walk over to the Taco Bell?" And they're like,
No.
"Yeah." But the group of teenagers, all right. What they started doing was like they got the marshmallows on a stick. And then they started like dipping it in the chocolate fountain. They ate it, and then they double dipped again in that, and then they ate it again. And like some of them were like dipping their fingers in it, like sticking it in. And I was like, what is wrong
Damn.
with these people? Yeah. Like, understanding maybe a little kid could do that and like get away with it, but if you're a full on like teenager with your friends and you're doing that, and not just one of them, it was like most
Guys,
of them
look.
doing that.
I'm gonna be
Look
a
how
fucking
cool I
rebel.
am.
Look at this shit, dude. Oh.
Look how cool I am, everybody.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They're fucking disgusting.
No.
People, of all places to do it at too. Like, why hotel?
I don't know. I do not know. Hotel food is like probably one of the worst food ever, but it's probably one of the most like not appealing, but like it'll just get you to eat something at least. Like
Yeah.
it's not the best, but I mean at least it's a pancake or something like that. By the way, that right there is an incorrect statement because I've never seen any hotel serve a pancake.
Me neither, actually. And usually, like, doesn't like Holiday Inn always advertise like, we got you covered, we got good breakfast, but they never say that
Yeah,
like
yeah,
specifically that they have pancakes or anything. It's just like usually it's
yeah. Like
cereal
we
that
got
like
we got
schools
like
would
an
offer
all-you-can-eat
you.
breakfast. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Um,
little prepackaged
no,
cereal bot things.
yeah. They have those like really crappy like smaller than school size like milk cartons in those tiny little refrigerators,
Yes,
and like and then they have those like boiled eggs in there that are like that they're just been cold now.
that are just
It's like,
fucking
what isn't the point
disgusting.
of? Yeah, I would never trust an egg from
Me
like
neither.
a hotel. Maybe scrambled, but like, other than that, like um. No, Holiday Inns are okay with breakfast. I mean, they say that it's all you can eat. I mean, in which it is until it hits like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
But every hotel so far has had like a waffle maker. I've never seen any like pancake maker or like pancake buffet. I don't stay at high-end hotels at all, so like I wouldn't know about a pancake hotel. But all of them have been waffles and like
I
a make your
mean,
own waffle thing.
if we being honest, fuck pancakes, waffle gang, all the day, every
I,
day. All you need is waffles.
for For me, it honestly depends on how I'm feeling.
Ah,
Like, I like getting pancakes at like Bob Evans. Bob Evans has really good pancakes.
it's true. It's not even that I hate pancakes. Pancakes are good. If I'm offered a pancake, I'll take it, but I will
Right.
gladly take waffles over fucking pancake literally any day of the week.
hmm Did I tell you that the hotel I stayed at in Indianapolis when I first moved here did not have any like either? Did I tell you that yet?
How can you not?
Yeah.
What
So
sort of fucking
for
hotel are
viewers who
you if you don't have any fucking pancakes or waffles for your breakfast?
right? Yeah. For viewers who don't know, I'm originally from the same area as Colton in
Missouri
Missouri.
gang, Missouri gang.
But yeah, in Missouri again. All three of us are from Missouri, like including Lucas. But I moved over to Indiana, uh, and the hotel I stayed at literally was like the buffet was the cereal and those like really weird like plastic dispensers
Oh
that
yes,
like
I know what you're
sometimes always
talking
get
about.
jammed. That always get jammed,
Ugh.
or like we'll put too much in there. Like you'll twist it once and it'll overfill your bowl, and you're like, ugh. Like you don't want to throw it away, but you also like don't want to keep
You're
that
like,
much cereal.
yeah, and like you're hungry, but you don't know what to do, so you just kind of like shovel a little
Right.
bit out.
I, I hope that people don't do this, but like go back to the top and like kind of like put it back in there,
Oh
just like shovel
no.
it back in there, and I hope
Ah,
people don't do
like
that.
hotel food is already bad enough.
Right.
That's horrible. People, there's no way people don't do that. Let's be honest, people do that for sure.
I would bet you that like the hotels themselves would just like scrape off like what they find on the floors and like just dump it back in.
Don't make me think about that. Don't make me fucking think about that. Let's talk about the tendies. I don't want to think about that.
No, but I just want to finish the statement. When I first moved here, my breakfasts while like in that hotel were chocolate muffins and like little home fries that they made, bacon, and then like water or Diet Pepsi. It was really bad,
Diet
but it
Pepsi.
was actually it was surprisingly good. Yeah,
Pepsi.
I'm a caffeine guy. I'm a caffeine person. But yeah, let's get to the chicken tendies. Uh, earlier I made a statement about going to a Chinese. We talked about like stuff that upset our stomachs and like food that if it doesn't usually if a restaurant is not known for serving something there, you probably shouldn't get it. Like Long John Silver's, for example, is not known to serve fish, but they serve like I mean not fish. They're known to serve fish, but they're not known to serve chicken. but
No.
but they still serve chicken.
But
And so
wait,
I got that
does
once
Long
and it
John
fucked up my stomach.
Silver's actually serve chicken? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Or
they
is
do.
that just
Do
like
you not know
what
that?
the fuck? No.
Yeah, they serve chicken. They
That
serve
can't be good.
shrimp.
That can't be good
Dude,
at
I
all.
had it's not good whatsoever. Yeah, because of the upset stomach I had. But we it went from Long John Silver's to
Fucking Rick.
shut up. Shut up. At least I'm not drunk. But like it went from Long John Silver's to Chinese restaurants, and like when I was in 8th grade, my parents took me to a Chinese restaurant, like a local one, And like the waiter went up to me and was like, "What do you want?" And I said, "Yeah, can I get the chicken tenders?"
Yes. Yes, you'll
They
get
were
the
shaped
chicken
like
tender.
Oh,
Oh,
And
really?
he said,
Those are the best ones.
I thought
No
I told
cap.
you that. No, he was like, we don't have chicken tenders, but we do have chicken fingers. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, chicken fingers sound like so much more like childish than chicken tenders.
Well,
Tenders sounds a little bit more
it
mature.
goes
Fingers,
the fingers, tenders, and then wings.
right? Yeah, and that's what we're gonna go on now, right? Is the
This is
the
when we
tender
thought about
dilemma.
this. We want to express our feelings on the tender dilemma. Oof.
Yeah.
So if here's the tender dilemma. You can eat tenders, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if
Right.
you are to get tenders over wings, if you were to get the option to get the wings over tenders, and you order the tenders, you're legally
You're
just a
childish.
child. You're just a fucking child.
Right.
You should feel bad for yourself, and because wings are just better in every way. There's more meat, and you can get like you can get them sauced. You get not saying that like you can't get tender sauced, but wings are just better. They're just the Chad chicken.
Right. I think the wings is definitely a more Chad option. But I think what the statement you made about the meat is incorrect. I mean, like, obviously tenders will have more meat, but I think it
You
like depends on
generally
the
get more though.
no,
That's what I
on
mean.
on the quantity you get. It's just it totally depends on the quantity you get though. Because chicken wings don't always have like the same amount of meat, neither do like chicken tenders. But
Well,
I will say
that
though,
depends on what
if you
type
get
of
like
that depends on what type of wing you get. Do you get bone in, bone out? Do you get the fucking drumsticks? Do you get like what do you
okay,
get?
okay. No. Let me just say this real quick.
Okay.
Bone out chicken wings are just chicken nuggets, okay?
Yes.
They are just chicken nuggets.
It,
And adults who eat them just don't want to like enjoy the fact that they actually like chicken nuggets, so they just want to pay more for expensive wings.
you bring up a good point.
Yeah?
Uh, I mean, but they're
I'm
they're
not
better
wrong.
chicken nuggets though. In
Not-
most cases.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
But they're better chicken nuggets though.
Okay.
I would argue
I
that
would
bone
agree
out
with the
chicken wings are better chicken nuggets.
Right, because chicken nuggets don't come slathered in like a dry rub or a sauce. I
Right.
would agree with that.
You would agree with
But-
that? What's holding you back?
So, for some odd reason, there was a restaurant downtown. It's a place I frequently get to for their burgers. But one night I was like, I had a burger yesterday. I should probably get like something chicken or different today. And I've never tried bone out wings before, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me get the bone out wings. And my friend beside me got like a thing of chicken nuggets just in case. Like you know, like he was like, that's what he usually gets. He was like, yo, you do want the chicken nuggets afterwards? I'm like, I think this will be good. I've had their wings there before. It's fine. Their wings are like good. But I swear to God, these bone out wings tasted worse than their chicken nuggets. It was terrible. I don't know what it was,
Where'd you get
but
it
just
from?
it's from this like little restaurant called Greeks.
Greeks.
It's definitely not like a chain restaurant all around the country.
I mean, that'll do it.
It's
You
one of
just-
those local places.
There needs to be if it's going to be a small place where you get, because you can easily screw up chicken wings.
Right.
There's little room for error in terms of wings, because if you fuck it up, it's easy to tell if you can fuck it up or not.
Right.
You need a reputable small business if you're going to go and dare to try the wing. You gotta respect the wing.
The wing is a treasured food
And
by
you can't
many.
fuck with it, because if you fuck with the wing,
You
the
can't
wing
mess with
fuck
it.
back. Wing from the back row.
Like if you're a small business and you introduce a new shape of wing, you're gonna go out of business. You are going to go out of
Is
business.
it a sin to do different shapes of wings?
Yes, because there are two shapes.
I want a
There
square
is
wing.
the drumstick. Get out.
I want a square wing today.
Welcome to our restaurant. We are serving square
We
wings.
serve square wings and only square wings.
How do you make the square wings? Well, we
Square.
get normal wing sticks, 4 of them. We glue them together into a square shape, and then we just press meat into them.
Oh god.
Also, we breed square chickens.
Okay, so I guess this is my
Oh man,
craft
pass the
now.
gravy.
Amen past the gravy. Let's not even explain anything about that, just amen past the gravy.
Oh man, pass the gravy.
Amen past the gravy.
So, here's one thing I want to talk about though. I work at McDonald's, alright? You've known this for a while now.
Yeah.
I constantly complain about it because it's not like the best job, but at least it's not like a pain in the ass. But if you're an adult that goes through there, I understand right now we have a limited menu, but when we have our chicken tenders back, or when we had our tenders,
Okay, good. I thought
You-
that was
if
just
you were to-
that was just like a my location thing. I was a little upset about that. I thought that only my
No,
location
no,
had
no.
limited menu.
yeah, it's due to the whole entire events that have happened in the past couple of months that made everyone stay inside. We can't technically say it because YouTube tracks that down pretty well. Okay, so if you're an adult that goes through there, and you don't get a tender or at least like a double or triple burger, and you're an adult that goes through there just to get like a 6-piece nugget or a 10-piece nugget,
Well, maybe
you
they're
are
stoned,
a bitch.
bro. Maybe they're stoned. I like to drive
If
by
you're stoned, you're gonna at
McDonald's
least
and
get a
stoned
20-piece.
nuggies.
If you're stoned, you're at least gonna get like a meal of nuggets or at least like
You know what? That's true.
20-piece nuggets.
That's true.
However,
It's 3-piece nuggets.
there are adults that go through there for 6-piece nuggets or just 10-piece nuggets alone, not even as a meal, alone. You are childish, and you are just the bottom of the butte, human scum, dude. I
Going a
fucking
little bit
hate
too
those
far for I wouldn't say that they scum for getting nuggies. It's nuggies, man. God damn. It's fucking nuggies.
No, no, but what gets me even more, I understand if it's like a budget situation, I understand that. But if you're trying to watch your diet, you don't care about your diet if you go to McDonald's while watching your diet. You do not care
True.
about yourself
McDonald's
at
salads
that point.
aren't even that good for you.
They're
I
not
don't think
looking to sugar.
bacon cinnamon and shit like that.
Yeah. So, dude, there's people that go through there, all right, and they're like, yeah, add the crispy bacon, add the crispy chicken. First of all, if you cared about your diet, you'd get the grilled chicken, because grilled chicken is obviously a better choice than most chicken. How? Oh my god, dude, people are okay. I'm gonna explain the story because salad, all right? Because salad. There was a person who went into a Cece's Pizza, all right, and their family was worried about them because they were getting a little bit too obese. They're like, you know what, you should start dieting or at least eating healthier. Get a salad. And they're like, okay. So they get a salad, but then they start loading the unhealthiest shit on there, like ranch, bacon, every single chicken piece they can fit on there, and like literally nothing else. They loaded it with ranch, cheese, and everything. If you put all that unhealthy stuff on your salad, you cancel out the I'm trying to be healthy factor. You're just the I tried to be healthy, but I'm giving up. That's what you are. I tried to be healthy, but I'm giving up. That's what you are.
Yeah. If in all honesty, it's probably really hard for them though, because if you've been obese like that for a while, then it's probably not too easy to just like simply get a normal like Caesar salad or something like that.
Yeah. No, I understand. But I understand if they like do that. but they really shouldn't be adding in like everything like that. I
Yeah.
mean, you can still be unhealthy by eating a plain salad. You can still be unhealthy. You could be
Yeah.
eating too much of the salad because it's still calories.
That's why staying fit in
Fuck, dude.
America is difficult, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you eat can make you fat.
Because everything is unhealthy, dude. Okay, did you know that like McDonald's had this like little shaker cup of like salad, and it wasn't anything unhealthy. It was a little cup of salad, and it was really good apparently. And there was the sales of it were above the burgers for a little bit, but they took it off the menu.
Cup salad.
They it was like a shaker cup almost. If this gets onto the final cut of the upload, we'll post a picture of it. Yeah, we'll post a picture
I'll
of
do
it
some research. I'll find some of that.
like,
Cup
because
salad.
at least like 2 out of the 5 of my managers at McDonald's have talked about it. Like they're like, oh yeah, it was really good, but they like took it off the menu.
Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm trying to find it. Cup salad. Apparently it's a thing. It's not just McDonald's, but apparently McDonald's is the one that
Made it a
like,
popular
was
thing or something.
started. So it's like okay, I'm gonna put this on screen. It's like a little. It's just like. It's like literally just a shake cup with like a salad in it. It's called the mixed salad shaker. The mixed salad shaker.
Yeah, the McSalad shaker. Okay.
Oh, great.
So, oh my, okay. So I got added to this group chat like while we're on here. I opened my phone. Okay, there's porn now. Sweet. So I got added to this in this group chat where it's and I know this goes on to like the most recent topics that go on, but it's called I Can't Breathe, and they're posting the most racist shit right now.
Oh god, no. Let's stay away from that.
Let's stay away from that.
Let's I think that's where we're gonna end it. Actually, that's where we got everything we needed to say. We just needed to.
No.
We need no.
No. We'll stray away from that, but the people that do that, and honestly, the people that do that, it's just it's absurd.
Exactly.
But anyway, let's stop that part of the stream. Let's just move back onto what we were talking about, dude.
Back to funny food, or
funny food.
Tendie dilemma or something.
Yeah, the Tendie dilemma. So me and Colton talked about DQ, Dairy Queen, and their chicken tendies.
Oh,
and
God.
we talked about how like, let me just give you your opinion. Your opinion on Dairy Queen food.
Most Dairy Queen food, except for like the burgers, are good. I would argue, including the tendies. The tendies are super good. They're not like the best, but if you're like a little hungry and you're trying to get some tendies and like DQ is the closest, you should get like the barbecue tenders are so good, but it's just like they're too good. They make you fucking shit, dude. They're really good, but they kill your insides.
Literally, and I'm glad it's not just me having the problem. So I had the tendies there for the first time last week. Oh my god, it was last week. Me and my friend went out to go get something, and she was like, "You want to go get something to eat?" I'm like, "Sure." And she was like, "Dairy Queen?" I've never eaten there during lunchtime, so sure. So I got the chicken tendies there, and they give you a decent amount for the tendies. Like they give you that little box, right? Do you usually get the little box, like the little meal?
Yeah, like with like the fries and shit, whatever.
Yeah, it comes with the bread and the salt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was okay. It was pretty good. The tendies were crisp, and I like that. But after an hour after I ate them, I could notice my stomach was going. Yeah, like kind of like rumbling. I'm like, oh, and I think it was like 4 hours later. She dropped me off, and as soon as I entered the door and I closed it, my fucking ass went. had to use the bathroom like really bad. Like the sudden urge to shit went like that. And dude, those tendies, they messed my stomach up.
They're good.
It
It's
was
just
really
that
bad.
that's just the unfortunate side effects.
Right. Yeah, dude, tendies are so good. Like,
They are.
I understand we just said that if you eat them, you're like a child, but I'm still a
Yeah,
minor.
but
I
they don't
care.
offer wings at. Do they offer wings at DQ?
I hope not, because I think those would be bad.
I would
But they
probably
don't.
agree with you.
Now,
If that's what the Tendies does, then yeah, they're probably not going to be too cash.
yeah, McDonald's had Mighty Wings for a while. You remember those?
I know.
Yeah,
I've never
they
heard of that.
really? It
No.
was like a really controversial thing. It was like during the 2012 Super Bowl, I think. McDonald's released these like little value packs of wings. They're called Mighty Wings. They were tiny wings that they sold for a little bit, but they didn't do too well. But the problem was they made so much of them because they thought it was going to be such a big deal that they thought they were going to also like be selling it after the Super Bowl. In which they were selling it after the Super Bowl, but it wasn't because of good sales. It was because they had so much of them. My dad likes them for some reason. He loved them, and he like cries about it every month or two. He's like, "Oh, they got rid of the Mighty Wings, blah blah blah."
The mighty wings, oh my god, I miss the
No,
mighty
oh my god, oh man, pass like gravy and then stuff
Ah
like
man,
that.
pass the gravy. That's exactly what I was about to say. You beat me to it. Screw you.
Um, but yeah, they were like 99 cents for like 5 wings after a while. It was like 90 cents after for 5, and then it kept decreasing in price after a while. But you have a favorite not fast food. You have a favorite wing place, right? I think you talked about this before.
It was Wingstop. Wingstop just has really good.
Mhm.
It's probably not even. It's a mix because of the fries and the wings. If you get the wings and the fries together, it's just like the best combo you have ever had ever.
Are the
Wings
fries
and
good?
fries together. Yes, their fries are so good, especially if you get like cheese, like nacho cheese. You can ask for nacho cheese to go with them, and you dip them, and they're so good.
Oh, I love
They're
lemon
literally
fries.
the best. They're so fucking good. They're fire.
Yeah.
And like they also have like this barbecue flavor. It's fucking. Oh, it's so good, so good.
Just getting hungry talking about it.
Yeah, where I moved, I'd have no Wingstop, and I'm so sad.
Really? Really?
No, there's no Wingstop. I cried so many times.
You don't have a trash Hooters near you. I don't know.
No, all we have that has decent wings is a Pizza Hut. I fucking order Pizza Hut wings every Wednesday. It's Wing Wednesday, baby.
Oh, did you get them today? Oh wait, no, that was
today
yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say yesterday was because I got them yesterday.
Yeah.
But they were garbage. They were the worst I've ever had.
Yeah, you've never had the best experience with them, have you?
Oh, Pizza Hut just never is the play for me, I guess. They
I guess not.
That's another topic. Fucking, I don't know if I'm gonna get into that because that's a long story, a little bit.
We can, but I'll definitely say this though. I cannot handle spice, but I've went to Buffalo Wild Wings a couple times and I've like experimented with different like yeah,
Bitch.
but
Fucking ranch is spicy, head ass.
no. I'm not. I'm past that point now.
Past that point now, I like the now part.
I've never really liked ranch in general.
Agreed.
I'm not saying that I've
Ranch is for
I've
faggots.
never yeah,
Controversial.
I've never really
Big
like
clip.
thought there was like anything little was spicy, but if it had like a little spice, I could definitely like realize it. I was like, oh, that has some spice in it. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and they have some pretty good wings. I got their Chipotle barbecue. It's a dry rub. And honestly, I like the dry rub. I don't like sauces because of the mess. I've had like the Jack Daniel's sauce at Fridays. It got a little bit messy, but it was pretty good. But
I think it's been a long time since I've had Buffalo Wild Wings. It's been like since my trip out to like fucking Washington. Like I did that in 2016. That's how long it's been, I think.
Washington State or DC?
Just Washington State.
Oh, okay.
I think I went to like Spokane, some sort of fucking obscure part of Washington.
Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, no, totally. If we do any sort of trip like me and Lucas, we're definitely going to Buffalo Wild Wings. Because Lucas has talked about training me with spices at B-dubs before.
I mean, we said that we would come out to fucking Indiana this summer. We would try at least. I'll just go with fucking Lucas and we'll find a place, chill out,
Right.
and we'll take you to fucking B-dubs.
Right. There's a couple wing places near me. We do have a wing stop, so I mean, we have my first wing experience or like wing stop experience. Oh, you're
Oh, it's
also
gonna
here.
be good.
It's gonna be ingesting a lot of wings. We're talking about a lot of wings.
Yes.
Uh, but you originally a little bit earlier ago you were talking about Pizza Hut and not
Mhm.
liking them. You want to go more into that?
Okay, so I guess I don't think the date necessarily matters. I guess it was like last year or something like that. I think it was my wasn't it my I think it was my birthday when we did this. We were I had a bunch of family over, and
Mhm.
we just decided to order out Pizza Hut and shit like that. And like it, normally Pizza Hut is like cash. Their pizza's greasy as fuck, but like if you sop it up with like a napkin, usually it's fine. It's you can deal with it. It's fine. It's gonna have to
Yeah.
work because everything else was closed at the time. For some reason, Pizza Hut is the one that closes the latest, which is
Hmm.
if only Domino's did not do that. But uh, so like an hour and a half pass, and I'm on like I'm playing Xbox with Aiden or whatever. I feel like is what it was, and
Hey, it
like
was
I'm
on
still
Apex.
waiting. Yeah, that's right, Apex. I was still waiting, still waiting. It was a half an hour later after I called it in. Another half an hour passes. They're still not there. A full hour passes after that time pass. They finally get here and they arrive with like three of the five pizzas we ordered.
Yeah.
One of the missing ones was being the one that like
You
the one that I
wanted.
especially made for me. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll eat some, and then I'll save it for like some time later, tomorrow or something like that. And then they just, I feel bad too because I remember it so vividly. The driver was like, "I'm so sorry, man. I forgot it. By the time we had to head out, we didn't get it. I don't know if it was some sort of ploy to make me feel better and tip more, which I didn't tip at all. No tip. But like an hour late, they told me that they would go back and get the two missing pizzas free of charge. But they came like an hour later after they said that. But they brought like a 2 liter Pepsi, so I guess it was okay. It was
Yeah.
the worst experience I've had ever with delivery. Was a 3 hour wait for pizza, and it was cold by the time it got to us too. So it was sitting there.
Yikes. They didn't even like try to make it fresh for you at all.
No, it was fucking horrible. It was the worst.
And by that time, you
Ugh.
still were living in the area near the movie theater we met up at, right? Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
that
I was in
Pizza. Yeah,
Imperial.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You were only like what, like 10 minutes away?
it was
15?
only like 5, I would say, maybe 7. 7 minutes.
7?
It was not that far.
Yeah, so 3 hour
It
wait for a
really
pizza
wasn't
that's 7
far.
minutes
3 hour wait
away.
for a 7 distant fucking drive. I could have walked there and probably gotten it faster than they
Uh,
delivered it.
all I remember about the Arnold area, I think that was in Arnold. I'm not too sure. Uh, all I can really remember from that area was like a lot of the restaurants started like getting like owned by not owned but like ran by kids, high schoolers,
I
stuff like
remember
that.
that. Fucking the Wendy's and Steak and Shake really were the big boys.
It, I didn't go into that area too much near the high school, not at
The
all.
Steak and Shake was like all the workers were always like the teenagers, either fresh out of high school or fucking like still like seniors or juniors.
Right.
And so was the Wendy's and Taco Bell for that matter.
I think the only restaurant I went to in that area is Chick-fil-A, the chicken
Chick-fil-A.
restaurant. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I never had Chick-fil-A until like late 2019. I've never had
Really?
Chick-fil-A until late 2019. Nope, never, not once. But it was great. I had like the spicy chicken sandwich. It was
You like
fire.
spicy chicken.
I love
You like
spicy
spicy
everything,
chicken.
really. Spicy chicken is just my shit, though.
Now, okay. So, as a small little YouTube channel, we were like already talking about, oh, we should accept these dudes and these dudes as sponsors. And well, we make jokes about certain other companies, like
Yeah.
I don't know, Spirit Airlines. I don't know, but like
Spirit Airlines, I've never heard of that ever.
that's a real thing. But they're not that great. I'm sorry if I just ruined like a future thing at all. But no, they're not the
Well, fuck
best.
them. If you say they're
Yeah.
not good, then they're probably fucking garbage.
But I originally, we don't want to be like a copy of anybody, but like Wendy's. I enjoy Wendy's greatly, and we were talking about, and I made a serious comment. I was like, you know what? Yeah, it'd be cool if Wendy's sponsored us. And then Colton said, nah.
I
said,
used to.
Then
Yeah,
we'll-
I remember. It was
Not-
exactly that way too. I said that exact way. It was just like, nah. I remember it so vividly.
Yeah, it
The
was
only
nah.
reason I didn't want to accept it is because other channel that most people will know, if they watch us probably, also wanted Wendy's really badly as a sponsorship.
And they got Wendy's really badly.
And then they got
as their
it.
sponsorship. Yeah.
But
uh,
now that I have like, truly started to enjoy Wendy's,
I'm
I'd be down. I'd be
immersed.
down sharing.
Yeah. Well,
I would
yeah.
be down to
What
share.
do you? Yeah. What are you enjoying from Wendy's?
You
My
know,
question.
the usual. I gotta really shout out Wendy's here. You know that pink lemonade, or not pink lemonade. It was,
Mhm.
isn't it? It's strawberry lemonade. Strawberry lemonade from Wendy's is the shit. 100%.
Is
I haven't
is
had
it
the chance to
strawberry?
try their other. Yeah, it's strawberry. It's really, really good. It's my favorite. I sound like a white girl talking about like the pumpkin spice
It's really,
lattes
really good.
from fucking yeah. Talking about the pumpkin spice lattes from McDonald's or something like that. But it's really
I'm never
good,
doing pumpkin spice.
and so are their. Right? No, dude, who fucking does that? Pumpkin spice is garbage. But they're the spicy nugs. Those are flame too. Their burgers are also really good. They're not like
Hell yeah.
never frozen air quote, but I don't know.
And how do they never spoil?
Because they're made out of titanium. I don't know. Beef. Never frozen beef. Ugh. But yeah, they're really
Now-
good, and I have changed my ways.
In a good way. I mean,
Yeah.
I've enjoyed Wendy's for such a long time. Their burgers are just always the best. Like, never have I had a bad. I've had one bad experience at Wendy's. Should I talk about that?
Sure. We'll do that,
Alright.
and then that'll be it, because this has been almost 40 minutes of talking
Yeah,
about
okay.
food.
Yeah, we'll end it off with this little bad story I had at Wendy's. So, it was me and my dad, and I think right before the whole entire like thing in the pandemic hit, we went to the mall to get me like some, I think it was like hoodies or sweatpants, just because I wanted to. But we couldn't find any, and we were coming back, and I was like, you know what, we haven't had lunch today, so I was like, can we want to buy Wendy's? And he's like, oh yeah, me and your mom are gonna be out for the rest of the night, so sure. And so we go over to this Wendy's I've never been to, and it's completely sketched. Like, it's made of, like, brick. It's like a classic-looking Wendy's, but it's, like, a little bit run down. But it's the closest one there, so it's like, okay, we can just
Hipster
run by
Wendy's.
this one. Yeah. And so we run in, we go to it, and, but, like, yeah, he'll take a number 2, which is their double burger, the number 2 large, only ketchup and cheese, with a large diet. And they're like, only lettuce? What?
Only lettuce, yes. Of course.
Yes, only lettuce. Yes. But he had to repeat that like 5 times. He had to repeat only ketchup 5 times to these, I don't know, high schoolers or like people that are out of high school. And we get to the window, we pay after waiting like 3 minutes at the paying window. 3 minutes! And we go up to the next window for the food. They hand us our food. We're like, have a good day. And they close the door. Now that half-assed have a good day was pretty rude. Have a good day.
Yeah. After 3
But what-
after 3 minutes of waiting for a single double burger with like a large diet, I would expect a little bit more than like a.
Right, but that made us like not suspicious, but it just made us like, let's check the burger before
Never
we leave.
again.
Okay, here's just a tip for everybody: never leave a drive-through of like any fast food place without checking your food. That's like a dumbass move right there.
Yeah.
If you go to your house and they're like, "Oh shit, this has pickles on it. I'm allergic to pickles." Go fuck yourself.
Bro.
Like you drove all the way over there already. Sorry, I have a grudge against people like those. Anyway, back to the story. I checked the burger. It literally has everything on it: mustard, ketchup, tomato, lettuce, mayonnaise,
Only
anything
lettuce.
that's on. Oh, only lettuce. They literally put everything that we said not to put on there, and it's missing the ketchup.
Did they forget the? I was really hoping that they forgot the ketchup. That's
And so my
great.
dad.
Ugh.
Yeah. And so they leave the window open, all right? They like the window's like partially open, and my dad's like, "Hello, hello, hello." He's like tapping on the glass, trying to get their attention. No one answers. He fucking like slams on the gas and like a little bit after slams on the brakes because he is getting pissed off at these people. And he gets out and he's like fucking storming into the Wendy's. And I see him through the windows go past their cash register and go. I see him pointing at the burger and looking at them. And it's like,
Damn.
yeah.
God only knows what words went down in that
Wait,
Wendy's.
No, no, because if my dad gets pissed off, he gets pissed off. And if you make him have to repeat himself like 5 times, he's gonna get mad. If he has to wait so long, he's gonna get mad. Because he's expecting to at least get some decent service from a fucking Wendy's. Not like a...
Understandably so, if you have to repeat yourself 5 times and they still fuck
And it's
it
not
up.
that complicated.
And forget the one thing that they're supposed to put on it. I would hope he would be a little bit bad.
He was legit watching them while they made the burger. I could see him like looking over the shelving area to see what they were doing at the grill, and he was just watching their every single move. And they made the burger, and then he yelled at them, and I'm just saying that he might have saw them like about to put some lettuce on there or something. He said only ketchup. I saw him say something. I'm assuming it said only ketchup, and so
I've seen
he
your
gets
dad
the burger.
only one time. He is not a man. I would have want to even like try to
Yeah, he was
like
yeah.
I
Don't
wouldn't
mess with
fucking
him.
poke him if he were mad. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even like, try and I just let him cool down.
No, that was the most silent car ride I've ever had with him. Like, not just because I pissed him off, but because, like, he was red-faced and, like, so tense driving the rest of the way home. Like, I bet if he got into a car accident, he would have beat the shit out of the person, whether they were in the right or the wrong. Like, no doubt.
That's some road
Yeah.
rage.
Yeah, you met him only once, though, at the movie theater. And he was about to beat up some people because he called my sister a bitch.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But, I think that cuts it for our stream today,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Only a
Yeah,
solid
that was
43 minutes of Tendie talks, burgers, sponsors. Oh, we got a whole lot of things. In that 43 minutes. Very solid.
That was
But
pretty solid. All right. Thanks
I hope
everybody
you
for
enjoyed
watching.
this. If you made it this fucking far, most people don't. I checked the analytics and they only make it like 5 to 10 minutes in our views or our videos. So if you made
Well, we
it
should
this
at least
long,
put
I
in
hope
the
you like
clips.
it. Well, yeah, I don't fucking do it for views. I do it for fun. But
Yeah.
if you did make it, I hope you liked it. I would fucking love to do more of this shit, and hopefully we can
Yeah,
get
me
Lucas
too.
in here next time.
He's not up this
we
late,
could have
though.
I know, but like tomorrow's Friday, so I'm sure we could probably
I got
fit
work.
him in sometime Sunday. Oh, damn it. Well, no, I'm saying we got the weekend though.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some point in time where your two schedules overlap, and we can find a nice little thing to sit around and talk to.
Yeah, it's usually at Saturday.
Because if we get Lucas in here, there's bound to be endless conversations.
Oh, most definitely. It'll probably be a longer podcast.
Even more than this one, undoubtedly.
Oh, but this one had some good stuff in it. I'm proud of this one.
Yeah, it was juicy, but like as soon as they throw like Lucas into the pot, the pot gets fucking.
We got that Lucas Spice.
Yeah, the spice, a little bit of spice. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I guess that'll be it. Subscribe,
Yeah.
like the video.
Love you, Mama.
Tell your grandma about us.
Yeah. Tell
I'm
your
gonna
dog.
take down your grandma.